Good morning, guys. It's the 23rd of April. It's Friday. And we have just a beautiful morning. Got my walk done this morning. With little spritzers of rain happening. We're not really getting much rain at all. I mean, if you measured it, it's like nothing. Enough to get the car wet, make the dirt stick. I have to say something about this little buggy. One thing about it, I haven't driven that many new cars in the last 8 years since I've been here, but this one here is really something. I can't believe how well-mannered it is on the highway. It just stays on the road right where you put it. It really cooks along. The one tire was a little bit low. I felt a little bit of pulling, so we got that aired up and just smoothed it right out. It's always these right-hand tires from the potholes here. We have some potholes right up here by the house that they just won't fix, and when they do fix, they normally make it worse. But we buzzed along the highway. Everything was really good. I believe I'm going to take it in for service today. I have the oil in the transmission fluid, the synthetic. I'm going to have them throw some wiper blades on, change the cabin filter, and just generally get her fixed up. It's normal service. It's a little bit behind. I was supposed to do it in March, but with all the stuff going on, we just didn't get down there. But I'll drive it up there today and get her done. That'll be a nice long walk home for me. Home and back. So I'll time it. I should take the camera on. It'll be kind of a walkabout. So I'll bring the camera along with me and just turn it on in different spots of the walk. So there we got another little stray right there. These dogs are breeding. But another thing too, when you come here and you drive, especially at nighttime, a lot of people are getting these light bars that they refuse to turn off. My neighbor has one. Their car, the white truck down there, he's got a light bar on that thing. And when we were walking down the street the other day, we were having to put our hands up like that because it was so bright. And as soon as he gets in the car, that thing's on. Most Filipinos won't turn them off. Even if you flash your high beams, they don't care. When I was driving on the highway last night, a little bit after dusk, so many people had their high beams on, and they just won't turn them off. It's just the way they drive here. I don't know why. I think they get the high beams on when they first get the car and then forget where the switch is, because they do not turn them off here. Very, very rarely. We were coming down the last leg after we picked the kids up, and it seemed like every car had their high beam on. And one guy, I flickered my light. One guy just turned his down, and it's just unbelievable. So know that's going to happen to you when you get here. But I used to have a pair of glasses for that, because it makes it really rough for me to see that I had two little sticker dots on it right in the front. And then what I could do is just hold my glasses up like that, and it would just block that out for me. And it worked really good. And then, but that's the way that goes now. But I'm just getting up, getting the coffee today. Hopefully something doesn't get moved back next Thursday. We'll see. But we probably won't be moving till after the first of the month anyway. We have to wait for a weekend for our truck guy. But Faye said she's going to get on the move today, and we have a buddy that has a tricycle, and he can start picking up stuff and delivering it to the people we want to give it to, like her mom and all them. I said we'll leave the dishes here till the very last, but I'm going to go tape some boxes up when I get back from the car place so that we can start getting those put in. She bought some pretty cool bags for clothes. I'm going to take a bunch of my clothes here and put them in the bag, stuff that I'm just not wearing right now. This is the first time I wore a white shirt in a while. I usually wear my goofy colored ones, but Mama, she seems a little bit perked up. She hated the beard, but I like it. I just don't like being without it, but because I do hate to shave. I mean, that is one of my most dreaded things. And I guarantee you, in a week, she's going to be complaining because of the stubble on there, and it's rough. I didn't shave yet this morning, but I mean, it pokes you pretty good. So, but that's the way it goes. We are having the start of a nice day. The little kitty that was in the car, the guys, the workmen there, they have a little hut. They took the little kitty in, and it was mangled up pretty good. When I opened up the door, it got its paw in there, so it's one paw. As the dude said, yeah, it's mangled. It's broke pretty bad. They made him I guess like a little splint, and they cleaned him up because he was all full of road grime and oil and stuff from being. It was stuck in this fender. He must have got in when the door opened up, or he climbed in through the motor bay. But they got him out, and they said he's actually friendly. When we were trying to get him out, we coaxed him out by putting water. He just was panting like crazy. That's the first time I ever seen a cat pant. But of course it's hot, roastingly hot. But they cleaned him up, and they said, oh, it's their new little kitty they're going to keep over there. So I'm glad he didn't fry. But we got him out with the water, but boy, he was really hissing and biting and everything else. They had to get gloves to get him out. Little son of a gun, old rascal. But we're hoping we get this thing done. This move. I'm telling you, it's way over 2 years now, and I just hope they don't move it back again. I can see that happening though, guys. I could see them. They were been going month. Now they say Thursday, and then they're going to probably say next Thursday. I should have pinned them down on a date. What Thursday of what week, what month? But that's just what them guys do to us. They've been doing it, and I think that's just what they like to do. But they got the right spigot. When we went over there yesterday, it was just a single spigot, so for the kitchen sink, and they took that out, and they put the one that it's the hot and cold, and we checked the hot and cold. The guy plugged it in, and worked just fine. I hate the idea that they put it up in the cupboard, but that's the way it goes. We got the one up in the bathroom upstairs. So I'm going to get a hot shower. And the other cool thing was, I didn't get a picture of it on the last video. The other cool thing was, and I didn't know they were going to do it, but there's a shower in the little downstairs for the kids. So I can barely stand up in there, but I'm really happy that the kids got their little shower. We're going to have to get some medicine chests right off the bat. I gotta hunt I think I pretty much know what bag they're in, but I have to hunt my ceramic bits so I can drill through the ceramic and get the medicine chests hung in there. Get a mirror up for them. We got it's tiny space. We have a very, very small space, so it's going to be interesting to see how we get this all done. I told my wife I wanted to put a shower curtain up in the bathroom. She's like, "Ooh, what for?" But that's one thing I don't like about here. The toilet seat's always wet. It just I don't like it. So I want a shower curtain up there. I would have loved to have made a little wall. Too expensive though, and tile around it, and then I would have put a glass thing, a sliding glass thing on there, but didn't get that. And it's easier to clean a dang shower curtain, just throw it in the washing machine. I remember my uncle that had apartment buildings. They had those, and they said the crud and stuff that gets in there. I had one house where I put one in, but the bathtub I got had a angle. It had an angle on it, so no water sat there. And then I sat the glass thing on there and pretty much secured it better from the sides, and we didn't have any trouble with fungus or mold or anything. But we'll keep you guys posted on what's happening with this thing, and as we get her fixed up and hopefully everything works out with getting furniture in there. Just going to be the way it goes. So this is Rick Shaw. Don't forget to pray for each other, and I'm out.